A British court has ruled that WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange can appeal against an order that he be extradited to the U.S. on espionage charges. Today, 2 high court judges said Assange has grounds to challenge the UK government's extradition order. The ruling sets the stage for an appeal process likely to further drag out a years-long legal saga. Manisa Danabalan joins us live with more on this. Manisa, what does this all stem from?
Hey, Nicole. Assange faces 17 espionage charges and 1 charge of computer misuse over his website's publication of a trove of classified U.S. documents almost 15 years ago. Calls to free Julian Assange and cheers echoed outside London's High Court today. Judges Victoria Sharp and Jeremy Johnson ruled in favor of Australian-born Assange after his lawyers argued that the U.S. government provided blatantly inadequate assurances that he would have the same free speech protections as an American citizen if extradited from Britain. While supporters are thrilled with the news, they say it's bittersweet.
Still, we don't know when the appeal will take place. And all this time, it has been already like 5 years in Belmarsh and 7 years before. And so Assange is still in prison. So yeah, it's good that we are moving towards some sort of solution, but it's taking still too much time.
According to his lawyer, Assange was not in court to hear the ruling because of health reasons. American prosecutors allege the Australian computer expert encouraged and helped U.S. Army intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning steal diplomatic cables and military files that WikiLeaks then published. Assange's lawyers have argued he was a journalist who exposed U.S. military wrongdoing in Iraq and Afghanistan. They said sending him to the U.S. would expose him to a politically motivated prosecution and risk a flagrant denial of justice. The U.S. government says his actions went way beyond those of a journalist gathering information, amounting to an attempt to solicit, steal, and indiscriminately publish classified government documents.
There is no case. Espionage Act, absolute nonsense. It's journalism. He reported crimes, and he's in jail for reporting crimes. What does that tell you?
Assange's wife Stella says he's relieved with the ruling, but the stress is taking a toll on him.
We spent a long time hearing the United States putting lipstick on a pig, but the judges did not buy it. But how long can this go on? The United States should read the situation and drop this case now.
The hearing was a follow-up to a provisional ruling in March that said Assange could take his case to the Court of Appeal unless the U.S. guaranteed he would not face the death penalty if extradited and would have the same free speech protections as a U.S. citizen. The U.S. provided those assurances, but Assange's lawyers only accepted that he would not face the prospect of capital punishment. A date has not been set for the next hearing. Assange's lawyers say he could face up to 175 years in prison if convicted, though American authorities have said any sentence would likely be much shorter. U.S. President Joe Biden said last month that he was considering a request from Australia to drop the case and let Assange return to his home country. Officials provided no other details.